Welcome to That's Pretty Neat with Rodger and Stefan, where we discuss neat, holistic, regenerative agriculture.
What do we have going on here? It looks like we got some grass growing out of a paddy.
Yeah, it really does look like we've got some grass growing out of a paddy. Stefan, what we found is that cow paddies are actually really good growing mediums for seeds of grasses, legumes, and broadleaves to germinate in. And in fact, in Africa, they're a vital thing for the germination of the hardwood trees in the hardwood savanna forests. It's almost like they have to go through the intestine of a grazing ungulate to germinate. So for example, there's some seeds in Africa that have to go through an elephant's gut, otherwise the tree can't germinate. So and so this is a good example, of why grazing animals are vital for ecosystem restoration. Is a lot of the plants have a symbiotic relationship, and their seeds need to go through a grazing animal to germinate. So, but it only works if we then have a long enough recovery period without it being redisturbed for it to germinate, grow, and get its roots strong. So yeah, there's grass growing. That one's dung, and that one's dung.
Whoa.
And so it holds moisture when there's rain. It protects the seed from drying out. It protects the soil microorganisms from the harmful ultraviolet light, which is far more damaging to soil microorganisms than the heat is. People think of it as fertilizer, but it's not really fertilizer. It's doing all these other benefits. And then this particular paddy, I don't think was broken down by dung beetles, because I think it's now too cold for them in this area and too dry. The dung beetles do need a bit more moisture and it's warmer. So then you have dung beetles carrying seeds underground.
Oh.
You also have them making channels down underground, so that when there is heavy rain, there's a channel for water to percolate down into. So yeah, so much is connected and interconnected, both from the cow microorganisms, the gut, then the cow paddy lands on the ground, but then it's also forming a whole bunch of other roles, the roles that it forms are, here it's vital for a plant, it's vital for a beetle, it's vital for water penetration, so it's vital for your water cycle. It's vital for your mineral cycle. So there's a lot more to a cow paddy than meets the eye when we look at it holistically. It's a vital part of the entire ecosystem and the complexity. So we need to be managing our dung just as much as our livestock, just as much as our plants.
Yeah.
Now, one of the other things we've had a lot of ranchers do is when they're giving their animals mineral licks, we've had them mix seeds in with the salt or with the minerals, so that as the cows are licking the mineral, they get the seeds stuck on their tongues, and they swallow them and they go through, and we're able to get new plant species to germinate and grow. So for pastures, a monoculture of a grass, it's an easy way to get a legume like alfalfa or any of the clovers to germinate and start growing, because that's a nice safe place for a young plant to start growing. So we can tie rangeland restoration to grazing animals to mineral intake. So many things are interconnected.
Yeah.
You can follow Rodger at d2gftf.com and also on his socials at Rodger Savory Holistic Management on YouTube and Facebook. We are Las Cumbres Ranch. You can follow us on social media at Las Cumbres Ranch over all platforms. And thanks for tuning in. It's been real neat.